at least as of like a few weeks ago or something like that. Like I remember when I was watching Frostbite, someone like dropping the factoid that every day since Ultimate has released, there's been a tournament somewhere in the world that has had over 100 people.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a new game. We'll see if it lasts.
It won't.
It'll last for about a year, I'd say.
Yep, I agree.
And then
it's still in like the fad type of thing right now.
I feel like it'll taper out, but I don't know. Maybe maybe I'm just a bitter PM player being jealous of it. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, Logic. Yeah, I think Logic's pretty good, if I recall correctly.
Logic's pretty good, but he's also apparently a bit of a jerk.
No, wait. I don't know. I confused him with DeBuzz.
Logic was the like once there was a game that split the like tiny brawl community or whatever.
PM?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, by the time PM was big, which is probably like, I don't know, 2011 or 12,
2013
Brawl was kind of dead. Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
I was like,
that was is that Big House? That was Big House 3.
Yeah, Big House. Sure. Yeah.
Shouts to Kirk, the Bowser main. If anyone knows who he is.
I remember Kirk. I never met him, but I know who he was.
I played him like twice, and he messed me up both times. But,
I just remember seeing him on Smash Boards.
Yeah, he won Big House 3 with Bowser. The first and I think only time Bowser has ever won a national. It was a crazy day. Illinois winning back-to-back Big Houses. Metroid winning Big House 2. Over Mango the year before. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. These two play a shit ton. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like
they're both just gonna like beat the shit out of each other. Just need each other a lot.
Basically, like, if Chaloopy's grab shit's on, then Chaloopy will win. Otherwise, Chris probably will win.
True.
Also, Chris has been adopting some of Chaloopy's grab shit, so like.
I feel like since they've started like doing that with it, oh my god, wow, Chaloopy went for the exact same thing as Chris did, and then what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so ever since it feels like they've been like adopting like each other's play styles a little bit, and like they've been sharing the information. It feels like Chris has been winning pretty much every single set they've played.
I would agree. I think, or at least like the majority of them. I think Chaloopy might have won one within like the last like couple months or so. But like, yeah, it definitely has been more tilted in Chris's favor.
I'd say he wins at least 3 out of 4, if not more.
Yeah, I agree.
Remember when Chaloopy beat Connor?
Yeah.
It's like his first tournament back here in like, I don't even know how long.
And then he gets put
he beat like a borderline top 50, I mean, maybe realistically a top 50 player in his, well not his first set, but his like, I don't know, just like his like first big tournament since he stopped showing up as much.
Yeah.
Good times. Shouts to Minnesota Connor if you're in the chat, or if you're listening to this later.
He's also probably
still love you. You're awesome.
He's probably also going to continue going under the radar because like he's going to Smash and Splash, but like he's not entering because he can't be there on Sunday.
Chaloopy?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, he'll probably. Well, I don't want to say he'll probably be out by then, but he might be out by then.
I mean, he might be. I don't know. I think it's going to be more likely than not that he could make top 32, but like
he could make top 32 if he had a good bracket. He could make it.
Honestly, I think I might even go so far as to say he would probably need a bad bracket in order not to make it.
Nah, I don't love that. There's a lot of good PM players nowadays.
That's fair. Especially because, like, Falcon as a character can get janked.
Yeah, I mean, like, I won't say he's the character, but he's the character, like, subtype that was like, hey, like, for fast followers, let's just make like, the entire cast mess them up off of a hit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, a bit of a knowledge check to see, like, which moves do what, and what you need to look out for as a Falcon player. Whereas when you play against Falcon, well, I guess it's his entire chin, but, I mean, his playstyle is...
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You know, his game plan is pretty simple, right? Kill you with the knee. Mm. Oh my god, water. I am so stoked. Chris did? Chris did.
Yeah, Chris won game one.
Oh, sorry, stream, if you heard that. Just taking a sip of water.
Some cold-ass water as well.
What's that?
I feel like that's like colder than the water that we've received before.
Maybe? I don't know.
But
it's cold, that's all I can say. Oh, what time is it? Oh, damn, it's only 11:17. I love this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, tournament might be done by midnight.
No way. Depending on how much, nah, there's no way. Like, we just saw losers top 8.
I mean, if
if
all of losers top 8 is streamed, sure.
But I mean, like, you figure we have at least like 4 more sets coming up.
That's true. Yeah.
There's no way it's only gonna take 43 minutes.
I mean,
it theoretically could, but it won't.
Jank still isn't in brackets, so like.
Yeah, I took care of that. I saved our bracket from being fucking 8 years long.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Some players play, or some heroes play Pikachu. And Rob. I saved bracket from 2 villains today. I will take pride in that accomplishment. Yeah. Oh wow. ORLY came back from that.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna lose that, and then that happened. So that's 2-0, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that was only game 2 though. Game 3.
Super Namekian Chris is pretty good at this game.
Super Namekian?
Yeah, or it's like that's basically like the power-up that he received upon like beating Kelly for the first time.
Okay, fair enough.
After like absorbing Chaloopy.
I mean, look, the important thing is Kels isn't in bracket anymore. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was kind of hot. That was all right. That's definitely an unusual Falcon combo, I'll say. It didn't end in knee.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, should be a little slow on these edge guards.
Edgar Shelby would be proud.
Who's that?
None.
Oh, is that what his name is?
I think so.
Fair enough.
That was his name on Twitter at one point, I want to say, but people have their name on Twitter.
Oh,
that was...
Is this one of the platforms that, or is this one of the stages that mess him up?
No, he can definitely hit back air at the very least. Okay. I think he just like didn't input it quick enough.
The 2 stages are FOD and...
No, it's Battlefield and Pokemon Stadium.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why those 2 stages?
They're low enough that he can't get an aerial out in time before he would hit the platform.
Okay. I didn't even think he would go that high. I thought they were high enough. Like, I expected FOD and, like, Delfinos because those platforms can be really low at times. But, okay, today I learned something new. Hey, do we know if Chaloopy discovered that himself, or did he? Oh my God! No, we don't know anyone else who knows of it or implements it.
Think of the other Falcons in PM.
I mean, there's a lot of like Falcons that play like locally that just aren't well known. I feel like I bet Chaloopy's pretty unknown.
Chaloopy is very unknown as far as
he's kind of hidden boss territory in Illinois.
Yeah.
Mainly because he's not on the PR, but I mean, I'll be honest. If he was more active last season, he would have made it.
Oh yeah.
He had a pretty good like. He had a pretty good like final stretch before the PR. Like the fact we even included him in the statistics leads me to believe that he absolutely could have made PR.
Yeah. I think he just needed literally one more event.
Oh, what a read! Well, he also didn't have a whole lot of sets played against the top 8 or the PR overall.
This is true.
Like it was basically Chris and like the odd set like against like. Comb.
It is basically just like
Lady Brian.
Anyone who showed up to FUDs, he had sets against.
I think he had several against Nave too.
Yeah, because Nave showed up to FUDs pretty